shine for me. I wanna see my name in lights, hang out with the socialites. I want the world to know I wanna be famous. I want the stars to shine for me. I wanna see my name in lights, hang out with the socialites. I want the world to know I want my name to be bigger, bigger than anyone you know. I wanna be known around the world for them to come to my show. I want my lights to shine brighter in every village, city, town. I want people to know who I am. I won't stop and I won't back down. I wanna be famous.
And I think that we'd be an unlikely pair, but it really does work. And it has brought me out of my comfort zone. I've done things that I never thought that I would do. I never thought that we would have what we have. And I brought him out of his comfort zone by even being on this video.
You should change your name to laughter. You bring joy to every room.
Hey Will and Russ, I just want to say I'm so proud of you guys. You know, we come a long way. We've known each other for almost 10 years, and I'm just so happy that you guys finally matched, and I just can't wait till you guys say I do.
I love you. That's it. I love you. I wish you nothing but the best. Many years of happiness, and hurry up and make me an auntie. That's it.
Round your finger, dizzy from being spun, hung on every word.
Will and Russ, we are so excited for you guys. You are about to embark on the most exciting journey of your lives. The love that you guys have for one another is obvious to everyone, and we are thrilled to be a part of this moment for you guys. Take every moment in, take a pause, look at one another, and always remember this day. We love you so much. Cheers, friends.
So I've known Russell since I was like 14, and I have so many good memories. He's always been the perfect gentleman, the best friend that I could ever have. I can't remember one time we disagreed or didn't have a good time together, and I just want to say that I am so happy that he and Will found each other. I loved Will immediately, and I couldn't ask for more for either one of them, and I just look forward to so many more memories of children and just being together, and I hope to move on their little compound one day. But that's all. Just I love y'all. Will, I love you so much. You're one of mine now.
Yeah, every single one. So this is not for na-na. Promise to say oh na-na-na. Have all bad days oh na-na-na. I'm hard to love oh na-na-na. God knows I need you oh na-na-na.
I just want to tell them congratulations. I've known them for a while, and just like to see them come together and actually make this happen, and to be here and be involved in their wedding is just a blessing. I just want to say congratulations. You guys deserve it, and good luck to you both. I love you guys.
I hate this. Congratulations. I could not be happier watching one of my best friends get married to the love of his life. I love you both, Will and Russ.
And when push comes to shove, forever is never enough. And I'm with you and don't fall apart. You make me feel like I have a higher beauty.
I am so excited for you guys. This day has finally come. Will, you're just the most genuine person I know, and you're so sweet, and you're so loving and giving and caring, and you deserve all of this. I'm so happy for you and Russ, And yeah, let's party. And me, baby, Lucas, Vegas, Nevins, Forrest are ready to do it. So, cheers.
Show us that baby bump just one more time. Guest of honor. There we go.
The true measure of happiness in a relationship is portrayed in both of y'all. Y'all can totally see how happy you make each other. And to me, happiness is life. So y'all portray exactly what I think needs to be portrayed in life. I'm so happy for y'all, and I love y'all so much.
Got it hard, and we just need one reason. Just tell me you love me, tell me you love me. Forever has never been enough. Just tell me you love me, tell me you love me. Forever never been enough. So this is oh, na, 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 oh, na, 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 on my way to you, good at what I do. I'm OMW, OMW, on my way to you, good at what I do. I'm OMW. Watch me walk away, putting myself on display. 1, 2, 3 a day. I'm on my way, on my way. I'ma have you on tiptoes, watching my diamond afterglow. I know you wanna take me home. I'm on my way, on my way. OMW, on my way to you, good at what I do. I'm OMW, OMW, on my way to you, good at what I do. I'm OMW, on my way, on my way. Yeah, OMW, nothing left to prove. So enjoy the view, taking a picture like Malibu. I'ma have you on tiptoes, watching my diamond afterglow. I know you wanna take me home. I'm on my way, on my way.
Oh, he was good. Hello. Love you, babe. Love you.
I never thought that anyone would find the time to get in my mind. You don't wanna figure it out. It's crazy how people coming around and claim they holding you down. You don't wanna figure it out. I don't understand what happened when you came from different angles. You became my angel. You don't wanna figure it out. I never thought that anyone would find the time to get in my mind. You don't wanna figure it out. It's crazy how people coming around and claim they holding you down. You don't wanna figure it out. I don't understand what happened when you came from different angles. You became my angel. You don't wanna figure it out. Hey baby, know it's kinda crazy that you call me and you're holding me down. You see you got me from the bottom to the top, and I'm feeling finally coming around. Yeah. You pulled me out my shell when I was just single and selfish. And sometimes I even got a little bit hellish. Oh, we hit glory. I think about my west side.
Why did you do that? Sorry, Dan. I can't. We're pretending for the photo. You're such an asshole. Oh my god. Okay.
Your face, God. I hope that camera was on your face.
Whatever. There's a camera there.
Oh, snap. Oh, man. I got your face.
Oh, you did?
Will and Russ that as a couple, they're so beautiful because there's nothing more beautiful than seeing two people love each other.
Yes.
And they absolutely love each other. And that's what we want for our kids. That's what we want for anybody that we see as a couple. And they absolutely exude that.
I want to talk about
how much tea you got.
Oh, it's a lot, but I'm just going to talk about the main tea, which is I knew Will was going to create this life for himself when we both were struggling. Obviously, we're 23. We don't have that much money. If we have $20 in our account to last us for a whole week, we would go to Kroger and try to buy enough food to last us for a week. And I would be smart. I would go to Walmart and I would get some pasta, $2, and then some pasta sauce, another $2, and some sauce, some beef to make it hearty. Will would want to go to Publix and he would want to buy $19.99 wine, and he only has $20 in his account, and just pray that it went through. And I would just be like, man, this guy lives on the edge. Because I could never do that. $20, I want to buy 8 things. $20 he bought 1 bottle of high class wine. So now that I see his life with Russ, it's he planned for this. He is the hardest worker that I've ever met in my life. He would party all day and night, get home at 5 a.m. and wake up to be to work at 7. Sleep for 45 minutes, probably in the kitchen. I don't know what the hell he did, but he made it to work. Monday through Friday, he would work his full-time job, and then Saturday and Sunday, he would work a part-time job to support his habit of living a fun, carefree life. And as soon as he met Russ, he was just oh, I met this guy. He's so cool, blah, blah, blah. I was like, wow, you never really talk about guys like this. And you should have known, I'm just so happy, he found someone, and I'm just so happy to see where his life has turned in the last decade, where it's come.
We met Will. And when we met Will, I immediately knew. I said, you know what? Will is a gem. I said, Will is an absolute fucking gem. This is the type of person that you want to have in community. And so after we met Will came up to New York. And so Will came up to New York and hung out, and it was just amazing. Then the pandemic hit. And so when you're starting a new relationship with someone, me starting this relationship with Christina, you're like, shit, how am I going to form community with somebody like Will? Let me tell you, Will is rock solid. Just always kept calling, kept talking. It was like the real world in my crib in New York City. So it was amazing to just have Will's just energy, to see them talking, for me to be able to chime in, and we just had an amazing experience together. Fast forward, Will is like, y'all gotta be here at the wedding. And I think that sort of, that energy from Will always brought the sense of community, and it actually reshaped what I thought about community. I thought community was always about, you gotta see someone every day. But you know what Will did? Will really let me know that it's really quality over quantity. And that's how I made my connection with Will. So it's amazing. It's just amazing.
you got stars, stars in your eyes. I know it from the way you make me feel so alive. Like I'm up on a mountainside, gazing at the night sky, but I'm just looking at the stars in your eyes. Oh, I don't believe it. Every time I see it, it takes me back, surprise. Your perfect light is shining on me. You're like a dream sequence. You're all up in my feelings. I see your picture, something triggers. Now you're stuck inside my head. Get out of my head, please. Get out of my head, please. Oh, oh, oh. And whenever I see you, and whenever I see you, my heart beats like crazy. Yeah, 'cause you got stars, stars in your eyes. I know it from the way you make me feel so alive. Like I'm up on a mountainside, gazing at the night sky, but I'm just looking at the stars in your eyes. You're like supernova, a beautiful explosion. I might get burned if I get close, but I'm down to hold you. Send me to outer space. I'm counting constellations. Our planets collide, you make midnight look like sunrise. You do. Get out of my head, please. Get out of my head, please. Oh, oh, oh. And whenever I see you, my universe it freezes. My heart rate increases. You got stars, stars in your eyes. I know it from the way you make me feel so alive. Like I'm up on a mountainside, gazing at the night sky, but I'm just looking at the stars in your eyes. Stars in your eyes. Oh, the stars in your eyes. Beautiful and so bright. All the stars in your eyes. Yeah, you got stars, stars in your eyes. I know it from the way you make me feel inside. Like I'm up on a mountainside, gazing at the night sky, but I'm just looking at the stars in your eyes. Yeah. Oh, the stars in your eyes. It's beautiful and so bright. Yeah. All the stars in your eyes. Oh, you light up the night.
Welcome, family, friends, and loved ones. We're here today to celebrate this joyous day when William Walton and Russell Dean joined hands in marriage. We're here to laugh with them, and some of you might cry. Some of you might already be crying. But most of all, we'd like to wish them well in their journey and their new life together. And I'd like to say on behalf of Will and Russ, thank you so much for being here. I know it means a lot to them. Okay. With that, Russ and Will had picked out a poem that it talks about, that symbolizes their relationship, and the best woman, Kim, is going to read it right now.
Love is a temporary madness. It erupts like volcanoes and then subsides. And when it subsides, you have to make a decision. You have to work out whether your roots have so entwined together that it is inconceivable that you should ever part. Because this is what love is. Love is not breathlessness. It is not excitement. It is not the promulgation of eternal passion. That is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away, and this is both an art and a fortunate accident. Those that truly love have roots that grow towards each other underground, and when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from their branches, they find that they are one tree and not two.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's what we're here to witness. The entangled roots of these two individuals to join together as one united tree, reaching for the stars together, weathering the same storms, growing together year after year. Some rings of the tree are thick and healthy. Other rings are thinner and reminders that things don't always go as you plan, or that fires hit the restart button all around them. Because real love is sharing a life together. Like the poet said, any fool can fall in love. After the fall is over, real love is what comes next. What happens when you've landed and all around you normalcy once again, and it's time to build a house, grow a business, or plan a wedding during a pandemic? Russ and Will, we stand here with you today and hold you up in happiness. But in a couple of weeks, maybe a couple of months, or maybe even a couple of years, real life is going to creep back in. You will need each other to face those challenges. You will need each other as partners, as equals, fiercely honest with one another, and fiercely committed to one another. You have both. Honest and committed, because real love demands both, and a successful marriage demands a foundation of real love. Russ and Will, I can't think of two people more suited to move through life together than you. In the time I've gotten to witness you as a couple, you've both made me smile, and I've seen that your marriage will be built on a foundation of love and trust. Your differences complement each other and provide a strong foundation on which you will build your life together. You will need to depend on that foundation of trust and of love throughout your marriage. Your differences are your strength, and you'll need to be more patient than you've ever been before. And that's the truth there. You'll experience higher highs and lower lows than ever before, but now you'll do it together for good. And with that, Russ, do you take Will to be your lawfully wedded husband from this day forward through whatever challenges and triumphs life brings you? Will you honor, love, cherish him, and no other for the rest of your life?
I will.
Will, do you take Russ as your lawfully wedded husband from this day forward through whatever challenges and triumphs life brings you? Will you love him, honor him, and cherish him, and no other for the rest of your life?
I will.
Okay. Okay, with that, before we do the ring ceremony, it's time to read your vows, guys.
Me first. Will, as you know, I did not grow up picturing my wedding day. Somewhere along the line, I just accepted that there are some things in this life I would not get to experience. Luckily, I am blessed to be surrounded by a chosen family that has taught me the power of finding the right partner with whom to share your life. Eventually, I decided that I deserved to pursue my own happiness just as much as any other person. Almost immediately after I made that decision, you walked into my life, 5 years ago to the day. As we begin our life together, here in this place where my life began, I vow to always be a home for you. I vow to let you win when you need a victory. And comfort you when you experience loss. I vow to love you without condition for the rest of this life and in whatever may come next. I vow that I will always be your person so that you never have to face anything alone. I love you, I trust you, I choose you.
Hold on, let me get the face recognition. Jonathan Russell Dean, you've changed my life in so many ways. You were the kindest and most patient man I've ever met. You've inspired me to reach for the stars and have supported my wildest dreams. When I feel lost, you are always my way home. It is today that I want to affirm that you are my dream come true. You are the brightest star in my universe. For always, I vow to be patient. I vow to be kind. I vow to put you first, and I vow to be yours forever. I love you more than any words can ever express, and I'm honored to be your husband.
Russ, please repeat after me. Will, I give you this ring.
Will, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my promise to love you forever.
As a symbol of my promise to love you forever.
With it.
With it.
I promise I will honor you.
With it, I promise I'll honor you.
Cherish you.
Cherish you.
And love you for the rest of my days.
And love you for the rest of my days.
Regardless of what challenges or triumphs we face
Regardless
together.
Of what challenges and triumphs we face together.
Will, repeat after me, please. Russ, I give you this ring.
Russ, I give you this ring.
As a symbol of my promise to love you forever.
As a symbol of my promise to love you forever.
With it.
With it.
I promise I will honor you.
I promise I will honor you.
Cherish you.
Cherish you.
And love you for the rest of my days.
And love you for the rest of my days.
Regardless of what challenges or triumphs we face together.
Regardless of what challenges and triumphs we face together. I got it.
Okay. Russ, Will, having proclaimed your love and commitment to one another in the sight of these witnesses and myself, I am so happy to pronounce you, by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church and the state of Georgia, partners for life. You may kiss your husband. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present to you Mr. Walton-Dean.
Let it be the first thing, the first thing. Let it be the first thing, the first thing. Let it be the first thing, the first thing. When you come home to me, when you come home to me. Kiss me like you did when we were first in love. When nothing ever mattered but the two of us. Tell me I'm the only one you think about. That I'm the air you breathe and couldn't live without. Let it be the first thing, the first thing. Let it be the first thing, the first thing. Let it be the first thing, the first thing. When you come home to me.
We're about to begin everything for this evening. And so first, it is the bridal party introductions. So everybody guide your eyes this way towards the entrance. And first up, we have Russ's wedding party. Kelly, Christy, and Mary Lynn. And next up, we have Will's wedding party. Christina, Quentin, and Andrew. And next up, we have the best woman, Carol. And next up, we have the best man, Kevin. And at this time, ladies and gentlemen, can I have everyone please stand to their feet? And help me welcome for the first time this evening, Mr. Walton-Dean.
Hold tight, I'll be here with you all night. My mind, I'm getting lost in your eyes. I'm broken when you're not around. Unspoken words I'm screaming out. Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Now, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
I met Russ in 2008, and I met Will, I guess, about 4 years ago. Not right away, because Russ was living in Atlanta. So, but I'd heard about him. And I was a little skeptical. I was. Atlanta boy trying to steal my friend Russ away. But Will's a really good guy, and we're super happy for both of y'all.
Awesome.
So, thank you, Will, for sharing Russ with us. Thank you.
Can you hear me now? Hold tight, I'll be
So
here.
we've known Will and Russ for about 3 years. I am one of the clinical directors at one of Will's centers for Gold Point. So we've shared countless long nights together, and I mean, I'm so thankful that he didn't fire me after I slip and slid into a table in Miami at a conference. But we're so excited, and we're so we're so happy for you guys, and we wish you the best.
I'll be here with you all night. My mind, I'm getting lost in your eyes. I'm broken when you're not around. Unspoken words
He's really pumped her up a lot, and he kind of reiterates some of the things I tell her sometimes. So it's almost like he's backing me up and he doesn't even know it. So I really like that about him. She just needs to be a little more confident and know that she can, she's doing what she's doing good.
They're both great at building confidence, and they're both really great people, and I can think of 2 more perfect people for each other other than 2.
Like off of that, this was the most happy I've ever seen a couple at a wedding. This was amazing. It was a great wedding.
I think that's everything.
Don't be too nervous about this. Ain't nobody gonna watch me go rugby.
It's like me and Will always
that because these lights and this camera and my word.
me and Will always wanted to do it, but now like I see it, I'm like, wait, it's like different.
So, I mean, riding with Will is like an adventure that nobody can understand. This guy takes you on some trip, and I mean, it is an awesome time, and the love that he just shows for like one another is beautiful, and
Every
I love
time
this
you
guy.
hang out with Will, it's a good time.
But
He
I-
shows
Good
you so
time.
much love, good time, and just shows you how much life is just meant
He's
to
a
have
good
good
guy.
time.
I also want to give some love to Russ. Russ and I are
Absolutely.
fellow nerds. The moment we met, we like started like fangasming about all the same nerdy things. Like, we started like about Westworld and all our other TV shows we were watching. Yes,
Russ.
thank
Russ
you.
is such a sweet guy.
I love
Russ is like,
yes, that is perfect.
This is half as
wait,
Will.
what was
Like
his
this
shirt?
is the
It's May the
guy.
Force be with you.
Yeah, there you go.
I love that.
This is like,
Yes.
oh my god, that's a nerdy shirt. If
I
ever
want
saw
that shirt, but see, Russ.
It is very hard to put to words how much I truly adore and just cherish my friendship with Will. Will is someone I have known, again, for 21 years now, which is very hard to understand and truly like comprehend. 21 years is a very long time. But I think one of the things that makes our friendship so special is just that we can have gaps for days, for months, truly for years, and then we just pick up where we left off. And it's always like there was never truly a moment that lapsed, and we can just pick it up. And there's no hard feelings. We both understand we're busy people. We have things going on, and at the end of the day, there's just love for one another. And that is a very, very special friendship that you can't have with a lot of people in this world, but for whatever reason, Will and I have that. And coming here to this wedding was not a small feat. I have not traveled in over a year. My health is a top priority, and this is certainly a risk, but I wouldn't miss it for the world to see Will happy with somebody who I've seen he loves so dearly. And I'm just very happy to be here and to spare that time with him.
I would like to invite out the best man, Kevin.
$3,650. That's how many days I've known Will, or 10 years. 547. That's how many days we lived together as roommates. 130. That's how many times we went to this bar in Atlanta. Blake's on the Park. One. I can only see one person with Will, and that one person is Russ. I feel so lucky to call Will my best friend. We are like Ramona and Sonia, Nene and Marlo, Dolores and Teresa, and Vicky and Tamra. If you have no idea what I just said, then you need to start watching Bravo Housewives at 8 p.m. Will is the most loyal, overachieving, personable guy I know. He and I had a lot of mutual friends throughout the last decade, and he is one of the very few that stuck around and put up with me. We laughed, traveled a lot, and had many late nights at the bars, and shared several nights crying together over the most ridiculous things. One thing I learned about Will is that he truly wanted to love and be loved in return. and now we're here. Congratulations, Will and Russ. Love you both. Cheers.
And now I would like to invite out the best woman, Kim.
Marriage, what brings us together today? Love, true love. And that's what you get for giving me a microphone. Good evening, everybody. I hope you're all having a wonderful time. I know it's been a great day for me. Russ, Will, y'all look great. So handsome. Okay. Y'all just look great. Thank you so much for planning this amazing day for the rest of us to enjoy with you. It's beautiful. Miss Bonnie, where's Dr. Charlie?
Over here.
I say Miss Bonnie, it has been so nice visiting with you over the last couple of days. I love you so much. I'm so glad to see you. I don't know where the Torreses are.
They're on the live stream. Hi, Mama.
Hello, everybody say hi to the Torreses. Will's parents couldn't make it due to COVID, but they were able to be here through the internet, and they gave an amazing speech last night at the rehearsal, and everybody who was there could tell how amazing it was and what it meant to Will and Russ. So thank you so much. Shannon Kennedy. The reason we're here today. I don't know if y'all know it, but she's the one who introduced Will and Russ 5 years ago today. So thank you for that. Okay, I need my cheat sheet. Well, for those of you who do not know who I am, I'm Kimberly. I'm Russ's best friend. We've known each other for 25 years. And if you can't tell, when we met in high school, Will was starting to learn to share in kindergarten. I just want to say, good job, Russ. When Russ first asked me to do this speech, the first things out of my mouth was, I am so excited I have no words. Probably not what you want to hear from the person who you just asked to give your toast. But I'm going to try to pull it together. Honestly, I'm just happy that I've made it this far. My wonderful husband, Jim, was betting that I'd be crying before I started. So, yeah. And now I will probably first, I'm so honored that you asked me to be your best woman and to give this toast. And actually, I'm just happy you said I'm the best. Russ moved to Perry from Alabama when we were in high school, and it really changed everything for me. He was that person who entered my life out of nowhere and then instantly meant everything. He and I went to school together. We were in the same clubs together. We worked together, and poor Miss Bonnie and Dr. Charlie had to put up with me every other waking minute that we had. So we were together. Russ has just always been there for me. And when I say been there for me, I mean, he stood by and pointed out how I was about to screw up, and then stood by and laughed, drinking a Dr. Pepper as I did it. And that's honestly why I'm not roasting him right now, is because he has way more dirt on me than I have on him. And you can ask my kids, he's more than willing to share, so I'm just not even going to go there tonight. But all joking aside, this is the hardest speech I've ever had to write. And I've given a million speeches, and you know that. I've written it 10 times in my head every single day since you've asked. But in the end, I was right. I have no words. I genuinely have no words to describe what you mean to me at all. This is my attempt at a thank you for every hour we have spent together, every laugh we have shared, and every tear we've cried for each other. For everybody else, I'm going to make it short so we can get to the bar. Russ, I love you so much. I love how you turned from a stranger into my brother. I love what an amazing uncle you are to Cole and Tyler, and I can't wait to see what an amazing husband and father you're going to be. I laugh harder with you. I feel more myself with you. I trust you with me, the real me. When something goes wrong, I call you because you have a way of making me laugh so hard in the moments I don't think I'm going to live through it. I'm forever grateful for the happiness and joy you brought into my life. Will. You gorgeous, gorgeous young man. You make Russ so happy. And in the few years I've known you, I've learned that the depth of friendship does not depend on length of acquaintance. And I just want you to know, I'd take a Nerf bullet for you. I love that you like what you like, don't like what you don't like. And one of the things you love, my best friend. And I hope that every day the two of you share is happier than the day before. Now I hope everybody will raise their glass and help me toast the newly minted Walton-Deans. Woo! And toast the handsome grooms to a long and happy marriage. To Russ and Will.
I can feel you.